And the next time you're in danger or in need of help, look to the horizon and maybe, just maybe, the toxic Avenger will be there.
Okay, it's here. It's here, folks. This box right here contains my order from Lockhart's Authentics. And that's a hair care product company for men. It's pomades, they have clays, they have beard oils, beard cleaners, tonics for your hair. And what they also have too is they sell parfums, right? So what's interesting is this was an advertisement that came up on Instagram that said, hey, we have a Toxic Avenger themed cologne. I said, what the hell is this? And I click on it. And I get to the website, and I'm like, there's no way this is real. So I'm looking at it, and I'm scrolling through, looking at, the list of the ingredients, which I'm going to place here on the screen so you can see it. So there's the list. Obviously, there are some interesting notes in this thing. Ambergris, which is, the little bit of musk. There's pineapple in it. And there are some other interesting things in there, and some smoke, which is very interesting because this cologne specifically says if it's inspired by Creed Aventus and Creed's Virgin Island water, which, by the way, are both kind of totally different. I mean, in all honesty, they're very different. I think with the older batches of Aventus, there was a lot of smoke in them. Somewhere in the 2014s, there was a lot of smoky batches that people really liked. Me personally, I was an 18 and 2019 fan because of the sweetness and the vanilla heavy batches, and those are what I personally wear. So I'm a big fan of Aventus. Those are what I wear personally, usually daily. I have drivers for those. But this guy supposedly is inspired by both Creed, Aventus, and Virgin Island water. So that's why I said this is interesting. I bought it. I said this has got to be a gimmick, and I haven't seen any reviews on it yet. This is the first time I'm going to be opening this up in the box. And so when I take the cologne out, if it's in a box, I will open it up, whether it's boxed or sealed, I don't even know how it came. I literally just cut this thing open right now. Because I just got home and I want to be able to just test this thing out, let people see what it is. So let's open the box. Let's go in here and grab the cologne out and take a look at it. Okay, so we're inside the box. And I'm going to pull this thing out. Oh, there it is. Whoa. Wait a minute. It's that in a box. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so this is it. Lockhart's Authentic. The Toxic Avenger. Eau de parfum, whatever the hell it is. I'm not French. 1.7 ounces. So this was retailed at $54.99 or $55.99, something like that. And then let's take a look at the back. Troma officially licensed. Obviously, because of the new movie coming out, or it is out already. Lockhart's Authentics decided to team up with these guys. So it's sealed. So that's good. I guess that it would cause no leaks during shipping, and then they did ship it in this very heavy, braided, cardboard-ish, whatever, packing material. So let's take the seal off and get this cap off and smell this, for God's sakes. All right, hold on 1 second. Okay, the seal is broken. Here it is. No leaks. I'm actually pretty excited about that. No batch codes on the bottom. So I don't know how many of these were made, so I can't tell you the amount that were made, but we can tell you that they were definitely made. So let's take this cap off. All right. I have not sprayed this yet, so this is the first time. And now I'm clean. I have showered. I'm not wearing any sort of perfumes or any cologne on me, and I'm not wearing body wash. So right now, we're going to see how this is. Again, officially licensed by Troma, 50 years. The film just came out with Peter Dinklage, and he plays the Toxic Avenger. So it's a great little pairing to see Troma get something interesting. I've seen all kinds of Troma products over the years, but I've never seen anything licensed like cologne. And certainly don't want to smell like this dude if he smells really stinky, because he came from a nuclear power plant. But this apparently does not smell like that. So let's see what happens. I'm going to spray it on my wrist and get the first whiff of this. Okay, I just sprayed it on my wrist. And at first, I'm getting a very heavy coconut right off the bat. So we're going to give it a few minutes for a dry down on this. So maybe, I don't know, maybe another minute. Right now, I can tell you it went from a coconut. Ooh, it went from a coconut down to a, oh, interesting. What? It went from coconut. Oh, it's still coconutty. It's like a pineapple coconut. Okay. Okay. It's fresh. I'll tell you that. And I'm a big fan of fresh fragrances. I'm not a fan of spicy colognes. I'm not a fan of ouds or anything like that. So something that's fresh. That's typically what I gravitate towards, and that's why Aventus is so perfect for me. I have smelled the older versions, the 2010s OG bottles, up to the 12s, the 14s, and I'll tell you, those are very dark and musky with like they're almost burnt and pineapple-y, and people love that. And I'm not saying they're not great; they were, but I more or less, like I said earlier, I'm a fan of the 18 and 19 bottles because of the heavy vanilla creaminess to them. And it's so strange because over the years, bottles have changed significantly. Years have changed significantly because of ingredient changes. So right now, I'm smelling this, and the dry down. Okay, it's got like a. Oh, ooh, what the. I can't even tell you what it smells. It doesn't smell like coconut anymore. Now, here's the thing. When I think of Creed Aventus, I think of a very pineapple bright opening. And then it kind of dries down to a little bit of woods, and then it like ultimately hits. And stuff I've smelled was like a tarry, sweetness or a bitter sweetness. This is a musky sweetness. So you can definitely tell the ambergris is there, and the coconut. It's ambergris and coconut right now. There's no apple in this. There is no pineapple in this. It is very much musk and coconut. And by looking at this guy in the bottle, you would think, oh, there's no way it would smell like coconut and musk, but it definitely smells like coconut and musk. I will tell you this. This is not something I would wear on a daily because it's not, to me, I don't know. Yeah, this smells like Lloyd Kaufman. His chair. If I imagine what Lloyd Kaufman, who literally owns Troma, would smell like, this is literally Lloyd. Maybe his chair in his office. Oh, jeez, I don't know. This is, and the thing is, you want to spray these on your skin because obviously your skin has chemicals in it. It's like a natural chemical, and you want to see how the fragrance is going to obviously work chemically with your skin. You spray it on like a piece of cardboard or like one of those little dipsticks that they give you in the store, and you're not going to get the full effect. You're going to get something, but you're not going to get what it would do on your skin and how it mixes. Well, it's kind of like a cocktail, really. And right now I can tell you ooh. Yeah, I mean, I'm also understanding that the sillage on this is supposedly good, and you're going to get 6 hours of life with this, according to what I read in one of the Facebook ads from Lockhart's. Maybe it was an owner of Lockhart's responding on their page, wrote to one of the interested buyers. Well, how long did this last on your skin? How many, And they said, I got like 6 hours. I was at a movie premiere, and it worked, I was like, okay. Now, here's what's interesting. They have their own Aventus line of cologne, Lockhart's. It's sold out. What I really wish Lockhart's would have done, and I'm not saying they should do this. I'm not saying that that this is a fail because they didn't do it. I wish what they would have done was they would have provided a sample of that, and it seems like it's a very popular version. It's their version of Aventus. They even spell it almost similarly to Aventus. But it's on their website, and apparently some of their pomades and clays actually are scented that way. You can buy them unscented, or you can buy them scented as their version of Aventus. I'm curious. I want to know how it smells. I haven't seen too many reviews online, and what I have read, people have said it smells pretty good. But so far with this guy right here, and now we're at like the 2-3 minute mark or more on my skin. Maybe even 5 minute mark. I actually did this about 5 minutes ago because it was around the 3 minute mark on the video. I sprayed this. I'm smelling this, and I'll be very honest with you. It's not horrible. It's not great either. It reminds me of one of those air fresheners you get in your car that's supposed to smell like the little coconut air fresheners, like if you see in the gas stations or at 7-Eleven. It reminds me of the coconut version of that hangs from your mirror. I'll be totally honest with you, that's what it smells like to me. And again, I'm not saying it's terrible. It's fresh. It's not bad. But I'll be totally honest with you, I would not wear this on a daily. I would not at all. And as a matter of fact, I personally don't think I really like it. Again, it's $55. It is a licensed trauma product, so I it's a licensed thing, so I get it. You got to charge a little bit more for it. It's 1 ounce, 1.7 ounces to be exact. Some people would complain that, oh, that's expensive. Well, I'll be. You want to know something? If you go and buy a bottle of Aventus at the same amount of ounces, 1.7 ounce, these little bottles that they have of Aventus, which you can buy now, they are more expensive than this. They are in the couple $100 range at retail, and if you're lucky, you can go to a wholesaler and get it for around $130 to $150, depending on the batch code or how new the batch is. So $55 for something like this, definitely worth picking up, especially if you want something that's niche and I would even call it a promotional product, but in other words, I'm smelling this on the very, very dry down now. We're at the 12 minute mark on the video, and this has been on my skin for over 5 minutes now. And I'll be very frank with you. It's heavy on the coconut, a little musky, and I'm not smelling any tar or any birch or any woods or more or less I'm not smelling any how do I put this? It's very coconut heavy and very musky. It's just a mix of two. And like I said, it smells like Lloyd Kaufman's leather chair in his office. It's like somebody, and I'm not saying I sniffed his chair. Maybe I did. I don't know. But I'm just saying, I could just picture Lloyd Kaufman's chair in Troma Studios smelling like this. Overall, I wouldn't pick it up to wear it, especially if you're somebody who's a big fan of colognes. This is just a niche collectible, maybe at this point, and again, if you like very heavy coconut scented stuff, maybe you can get away with this on a boat or a beach. But if you're looking for something like that, try Louis Vuitton's Imagination or Louis Vuitton's Afternoon Swim. Those are very good. They're sort of expensive on the $350 range for a bottle that smells very good on a fresh, like on a boat or a beach. This may smell kind of like a beachy cologne. It's fresh. Got to give them that. Very heavy on the coconut, but overall, and still we're at 13 minutes now. This has been on my skin for about 10 minutes. This is this is something I definitely would not wear every day. And I'm very picky. Not everybody's picky. Some people may like this smell and prefer this smell. But I'm a picky person. I wear specific batches of Aventus. I also own several other types of colognes, like some Ys. I have YSL versions. I have Louis Vuittons. I have Coaches. I have all kinds of stuff. I literally have over 40 bottles of cologne, and they're all very fresh and different. And every single one of them's from every brand you can possibly think of. This was kind of a cool thing to buy, but again, not the biggest fan overall of the scent. But again, I'm picky, and it takes a while for me to even pick out colognes. I mean, if you can ask my wife, she'll tell you we sometimes sit in stores for an hour or more, and I'm sitting there smelling everything, and it takes forever for me to find something that I can wear. And sometimes I wear them a few times, and it's on a very special occasion. But like I mentioned before, daily driver, Aventus, always wear it. Always wear my 2018, 19 SO1s, 19 U11s. I wear my 18 KO1s, my 18 BO1s. Those are great. I also have the 20 MBO1s. Those are great too. And some of my newer F batches. But overall, if you want a niche product, promotional product for the movie Toxic Avenger, pick this up. Are you going to like it? Maybe not. Maybe you will. Very hard to tell. Me personally, no, I would not wear this thing at all on a daily. Maybe I'll try wearing it in the office and see how people react to it. But personally, for me, it's a pass. But hey, now I got a little collectible for the Toxic Avenger, and it can go with my Toxic Avenger collection, movie posters and lobby cards that I have. And there you go. There's your intro, and there's your outro, and there's your review of this wonderful product. And this again is Lockhart's Authentics. I will put the website down here and the link in the description for you if you want to check them out. I believe in what they do. I really think it's great that they're offering hair care products for punk guys, stuff that not a lot of people can look at. I truly believe in those guys, and I have to say they did an excellent job of updating me on my order by sending me updates on when it was shipped, and we're packing it now. I thought that was really great, and they're a smaller company, and I hope they do well. This for me, I'm so sorry, Lockhart's. It just wasn't for me, but it doesn't mean it can't be for everyone. Thank you for watching and enjoy, and we'll talk to you all soon. Hopefully you all see the movie.